It's a Finance Nation Monday. All right, 2023 here. And so I'm reading this book right here, Fearless Finances. It's a library book. And Cassandra Cummings is her name. And if a stranger was going to hand you back your purse and a few other bags filled with cash, would you throw your bag their away and throw your bag their way? This is how women need to view investing in the stock market. And, it sort of reminded me immediately of two other sayings. One is get as much saving and investing as you do out of spending. Get as much joy out of saving and investing as you do out of spending, by Susie Orman. And also, finance is 80% behavior and 20% head knowledge, by Dave Ramsey. And so if you combine that and get that into the behavior mode of, like, if someone were to throw that information at you, would you throw it back at them and say, no, I don't want to get rich off of whatever information you're providing me and the opportunity lining up at the same time? That saying that luck equals opportunity and hard work lining up together. So if you're sitting there and you have, the opportunity to also work hard at the same time, there's also that opportunity that might need to exist as well, depending on if you're already working 80-hour work weeks and you have to go home and work another 80 hours and you're getting like 2 hours worth of sleep. Some people that happens with, stuff like that. Maybe not to the same extent, because if you add up the hours and stuff, right? But, there's people that happens with. So they're working all those extra hours and they don't have time to sleep, and who knows, they're going to crash, but what have you. So if you have the opportunity, then get yourself in that position to do the hard work, do the opportunity, fulfill the opportunity to line that up, and that is the luck that you have. And it's not just that luck, of course. There's also taking out 5 minutes. It could be that some people will even be a little bit more cynical and say, oh no, even those people that have to spend 80 hours at work and spend 80 hours working at home, watching the kids, mowing the lawn, doing the laundry, single parents and what have you, they can take 5 minutes at a time to work on writing that book per day and editing it. And over the course of 5 to 10 years, finish that book. And then something happens and one of their kids is grown or whatever, something happens and they have that breakthrough, and all of a sudden a publisher pops up and then they have that book finished because they were working on it 5 minutes a day over the course of 10 years. Something like that, right? So anyway, that if you take that into cohesion of, would you throw that back at you? So are you going to throw that back at me? Like say, okay, what I just threw at you, depending on who you are and where you're at in your life. And that's not everyone, right? Because like some people don't have that bandwidth, don't have that information right in front of them, don't know that they can do that yet, and aren't provided that information, all of that drop shipping, reselling, and opportunities information. But once they have it, it's a completely different ball game, right? And it's not always, depending on how old they are and what their situation is. Sometimes there could be a permission situation if they're a minor or what have you. And so it could be a whole different thing together. Some parents are really supportive, right? They're a little bit different and they're going to sit there and be like, yeah, they can own their own business and they can do it. And that's fabulous. That's fabulous. But this is book. It's okay so far. It's okay. But I read a lot of finance books. So someone else it could be an absolutely fine, fabulous book. It's right about par. So I've read into 62 pages of a 203-page book. So I'm over 25% of it. And usually I would have stopped by now. Definitely would have stopped by now if I didn't want to read it any further. But I had to make a video because I'm so glad I read that far. Just over that one comment, because that was so cool to see that one thing that was like, okay, would you throw that back at you? And she's had some other comments in here. I wish I would remember them. Don't remember them. But she's really cool. Really sly chick. And really smart. But anywho, check the book out or buy it on Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links with Amazon or anything. And they have, I think they have a minimum subscriber count or minimum follower in order to have affiliate links now. But anyway, thank you so much for your time. Comment, like, subscribe. It's free. Check you later. Bye.